Yeah. So good evening, all of you. Good evening, all of you. So before starting the session, let us fix our agenda. Let us fix our agenda, guys, please. Let us fix our agenda, guys, please. So before starting the session, so we're going to be discussing what is in exactly for today. What we're going to be discussing is AWS. What is AWS? By end of this session, we are going to be conclude. So difference between DevOps versus AWS. This is in exactly our agenda. In yesterday's session, we understood what is DevOps. We understood in the last session. Today, our focus is only AWS for today. And before starting the session, overall new joinees for today, let them get benefit to overview of last class. Just within 5 to 10 minutes, let us overview of last session. Then we are going to be continue what is AWS for today's session. This is exactly our agenda for today. So before starting, so I have 3 questions which I have asked class, which I have asked in the last session. The same question I'm going to be asking for today also. So tell me, what is an application? What is a server? What is SDLC? First, let me know what is an application. Please, anybody help me? Application is equal to always website. Application is nothing but a website like a Flipkart, Amazon, Book My Show, IRCTC. We are calling as what? Application. We are calling as what? Application. So the application we are going to be placing on servers. We're going to be placing on servers. Once if it is placing on servers, we can able to access our internet by helping of website. So I'll repeat this point. Listen very carefully. What is an application? The working software which is written any programming like Java, .NET, Python, we are called as an application. That application we are going to be placing on servers. Then there itself we are going to be accessing our internet as a website. Yeah. What is the third question, please? What is SDLC? Software Development Lifecycle. By helping of SDLC, we can produce a application to do business in internet. But if you want a Flipkart kind of applications, we need to follow. These are all the stages. What are the first one, please? Analysis. Analysis means gathering information from the client. So exactly this login page, registration page, search page, payment gateway, these are all we are calling as what? Information. Gathering information from the client. On top of it will be analysis. Based on analysis, our architects will be designed. Design is nothing but what? Plan. According to the plan, our developers will implement the lines of code that we are calling as what? Software. Whether it is working or not, our tests will be verified. If it is working condition, we're going to be placing on hundreds of servers, which we are calling as what? Deployment. So once if it is deployed, so we are going to be accessing our internet as a website. Whether it is working or not, we are going to be monitor and maintenance. This entire process which you are calling as what? SDLC. Which you are calling as what? SDLC. On SDLC, different people, IT people are working like DevOps engineer, developers, testers, Java developer, .NET developer. All together, we are working on SDLC. Any IT employee, their end goal for what? Application. Their end goal for application. May developer write the code, testers may verify the code, but DevOps engineer, what exactly does on top of this? That we are going to be discussing. What is a DEV, guys, please? DEV is nothing but what? Software development. OPS is nothing but what? Operation. The combination of software development plus operation, we call as what? DevOps. We call as what? DevOps. That means our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operations. Ends with what? Operation. We are part of. That means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. And monitoring. So we are going to be implementing an automated transparent pipeline from where to where. So dev environment to operation. Dev environment to so we are going to be implementing an automated transparent pipeline. So while implementing, we are not writing any coding, we are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated transparent pipeline. What is in exactly DevOps? DevOps is not a technology. It is a process. It is a process only. It is a process. While implementing this DevOps process, make sure whether you are going to be delivering working software from dev environment to production environment within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost, is nothing but what? DevOps process. Is nothing but what? DevOps process. After getting a job, after getting into the job, what is in exactly our roles and responsibility, guys, please? Replacing with what? Complex pipeline with transparent pipeline. So as a DevOps engineer, what we are going to be doing, guys, please? Replacing with what? Complex pipeline with transparent pipeline. So what is in exactly complex? SDLC is a complex, which you understand already. DevOps is a transparent. So why we are called SDLC is a complex? Because of it is a manual process. Because of it is a manual process. Analysis to design, design to implementation, implement testing, testing to deploy. It is a manual process. Due to this manual process, if you got any issue, any problem in the middle, to identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. So that is the reason we are calling as what? Complex pipeline. But what we are expecting is, please, we are expecting transparent pipeline. If it is a transparent, everything is visualized, everything is a visualized, everything is a transparent. While implementing an automated transparent pipeline, if we got any issue in the middle, by one look itself, we can able to visualize, we can able to resolve as soon as possible. That is the reason we are going to be shifting from complex pipeline to transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this. The actual DevOps transparent pipeline look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. So in this DevOps process, our roles and responsibilities start from where? Dev environment. Ends with what? Operation. That means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operation. To be frankly, we are not part of planning. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated transparent pipeline from where? Dev environment to operations. So usually what will happen? So developers are writing the lines of code. Am I right? These lines of code, making working software. and deploying onto the production service, while deploying production service, make sure whether you are going to be delivering within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost is nothing but what? DevOps process. It's nothing but what? DevOps process. For implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, which are all the tools we are going to be learning? We're going to be learning Git. We're going to be learning Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Chef, Amazon, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, Elk, Terraform. So by helping of these all the tools, we can able to implement this DevOps process. DevOps process. Usually what will happen, So developers are continuously, n number of developers continuously writing a code. So that code, as a DevOps engineer, we are going to be maintained on source code repository, and we are going to be build the code automatically. We are going to be integrate by helping of CI server. What I said, developers are continuously writing code. As a DevOps engineer, continuously integrating what? All developer source. Once if it integrate, making working software, we are going to be delivering continuously to the release. This entire process, which you are calling as what? CI/CD. You are calling as what? CI/CD. Continuous integration, continuous delivery. Continuous delivery. CI/CD. Continuous integration, continuous delivery. CI/CD. For implementing the CI/CD process, we are going to be learning Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube. By helping of these are all the tools. I'll repeat: Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube. We are going to be implementing CI/CD, continuous integration, making working software, continuous delivery. Once if it is delivered, we're going to be placing on hundreds of servers, which you are calling as what? Deployment. For deploying our websites on hundreds of servers, we are going to be using configuration management. So means on hundreds of servers, we are going to be replacing a manual configuration process with what? An automated process. Means at a time creating files on hundreds of servers automatically. Installing softwares on hundreds of servers automatically. So which are all the tools supporting us, please? Which are all the tools supporting? Ansible is supporting. Chef is supporting. We're going to be learning one push model, one pull model. But from where we can able to get these are all the servers? From three ways. We can able to get a servers from three ways: either physical servers, virtual servers, or cloud. Which cloud? AWS. By helping of AWS, we can able to get hundreds of servers. On top of it, we are going to be implementing an automated process by helping of Ansible and Chef. So not only placing our application, not only placing our websites on AWS servers, we can able to place our application, our websites on Docker containers also. Docker container is an isolated area which you can place our applications very easily with low cost, with high performance. Simply I can call as what? Placing our websites Docker container, very easy. Simple call. And one more example, an example call. Sit here. Containers only. See how exactly this containers works. How exactly this containers work? Same way, our Docker containers also works. Maybe by using these containers, we can able to transport some seafood, whatever maybe, but our By using Docker containers, we can able to transport. We're going to be using for what? Websites. But these containers can managing by whom? Ship. So the single ship can manage all containers. The same way, all Docker containers can manage by Kubernetes. All Docker containers can manage by Kubernetes. We are going to be using Vagrant for creating a virtual machines in your laptop. We're going to be using Nagios. Nagios is a system monitoring. Nagios is a system monitoring. Nagios is a system monitoring. Elk is an application monitoring. Terraform is a cross-cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to create a service in AWS, Azure, or Google. Any cloud, we can able to create an infrastructure. By helping of these are all the tools. By helping of these are all tools, we can able to implement our DevOps process. Got it? Clear? Understood? But my question is, so we are going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers or not? What we're deploying? Application. Tell me, what is an application? What is an application, please? Please. Application is equal to, please. Yes. Shiva. Yes, sir. What is an application, please? Application is equal to website. Application is equal to website. The working software, which is written any program, we calling as what? Application. That application we are going to be placing on hundreds of servers. Then we are going to be accessing over internet as what? Website. This is what exactly? Application. For maintaining this application, we require infrastructure. Tell me, what is infrastructure? Anybody help me? Please help me. So what is infrastructure? Please, anybody help me? Yeah, very good. Shiva. What is an infrastructure, please? For example, to conduct this session, to conduct this DevOps session, what kind of infrastructure is required? Internet, laptop, TV, projector, AC, chairs, water bottle, fan. So these are all infrastructure required to conduct a class. Clear? But my question is, for maintaining our application, what kind of infrastructure is required? Got it. So we require servers, network, database, storage, and so on. These are all major infrastructure is required. These are all major infrastructure is required. These are all major infrastructure is required. So for deploying our applications, but tell me, how many ways we can able to get this infrastructure? Please help me. We can able to get a physical environment, virtual environment, cloud environment. We can able to get it from where? Cloud environment. So what is a cloud, please? What is a cloud? Cloud is nothing but internet. Cloud is nothing but a internet. But what is a cloud computing? Either we can able to get a physical environment or a virtual environment, and which environment? Cloud environment. So by helping of cloud, we can able to get infrastructure, whatever we want, and we're going to be placing our applications very easily. We can able to maintain. This is exactly we understood. But my question is right now, what is a cloud computing? Clear? Answer to me. Yes. Yeah. So what is the computing power, please, anybody? What is the compute? So the collection of hardware, we calling as a computing power. That's what we're calling as a computer. Yes or no? Clear or no? Yes. So what I'm trying to tell you, what is the cloud computing? What is an exactly cloud computing? Remote placed resources like RAM, CPU, motherboard, hardware resources, either network or storage databases. If you can able to access over internet from a laptop is nothing but what cloud computing. That's it. Yeah, don't worry. We'll discuss a little bit deeper. What is an exactly cloud computing? What is an exactly cloud computing? First, let us understand what is a data center. What is a data center? Data center is look like this only. Huge computing power, keeping in a rack was in a big room. In a big room, we calling as what? Data center. The huge computing power, keeping in a rack wise, we are calling as what? Data center. These data centers are located in different locations, like in US, in Singapore, in Mumbai, different geographical locations, guys, please. So from this data center, over internet, from a laptop, if we can able to access a server, network, storage, or a database in a virtual form is nothing but a cloud computing. Is nothing but what? Cloud computing. For our understanding, let me repeat one more time this point. So these data centers are located in different geographical locations in a remote place. From this remote place, we have a resources called servers, database, network, storage. If we can able to access over internet in a virtual form from your laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. It's nothing but what? Cloud computing. So by using any cloud, we can able to get a rental based infrastructure. By using any cloud, we can able to get a rental based infrastructures. By using cloud, we are not buying anything. We are getting only rental based infrastructure for deploying our applications. Very easily. Based on usage, we are going to be pay rent for every month. This is nothing but what? Cloud. Guys, what is it? What is a cloud computing? For maintaining our application, deploying our application, what kind of infrastructure is required? We can able to get it. As a rental based and deploy our application, fulfill our purpose, whatever rent we are going to be paying rent for every month, just like a wallet cap. So for our understanding this point, I'll give a good example. For example, I want to reach a railway station. Example, I want to reach to a railway station by car. By car. So how many ways we can able to get a car? 2 ways. Buying car, rental car. Which is easy for you? Just for reaching railway station, are you really buying a car with 10 lakhs rupees? Clear? All of it. If you want to buy a car, so what a struggle. You need to pay upfront amount 10 lakhs, then RC copy, pollution insurance copy, then I finally require driver. I need to maintain your car. You need to park whatever maybe parking charges, whatever you need to. That is your burden, your responsibility. But instead of that, you book a wallet cap, you book a rental car. What will happen? You don't want bother anything. Just getting within a 5 minutes. Car is available at your doorstep. Getting into the car, reach a railway station, whatever tariff you can pay. 500 rupees, that's it. Got it? The same way cloud also. Cloud is just like your rental car, like wallet cap. Get the server, use it, throw it, pay it. That's it. Very simple. Get the car, deploy our application, and fulfill the purpose. Whatever tariff we need to pay it, and throw it. That's it. This is nothing but what? Cloud computing. We are not buying anything. We are not maintaining anything. Whatever infrastructure is required for deploying our applications, maintaining our application, get it easily by cloud, and whatever the based on usage, we're going to pay rent for every month. Is nothing but what? Cloud computing. I hope you people are understand very clearly. In market, so many cloud providers are there, like AWS, Azure, Google. Okay. So these three are leading cloud providers, but among these three, AWS is leading, and then Azure. Understood very clearly. But so in our classes, we are going to be discussing about AWS, Amazon Web Services, Amazon Web Services. In Amazon Web Services, we're going to be discussing totally 4 modules. Totally 4 modules. One is VPC, another is EC2, third one is RDS, fourth one is S3. VPC is nothing but what? Network. VPC is nothing but what? Network. EC2 is nothing but what? Servers. RDS is nothing but what? Database. S3 is nothing but what? Storage. Storage. So what I said, can you repeat, anybody please? Can anybody help me? EC2 is nothing but what? EC2 is nothing but what? Server. VPC is nothing but what? Network. RDS is nothing but what? Database. S3 is nothing but what? Storage. So whatever infrastructure is required, we can able to get it from where exactly? Cloud. And we are going to be deploying our applications very easily. We can able to maintain very easy. What is EC2? What is VPC? What is RDS? What is S3? Let us discuss a little bit deeper. What is the VPC? Anybody help me? Simply, VPC is equal to, guys, repeat. VPC is equal to network. EC2 is nothing but what? Server. RDS is nothing but what? Database. S3 is nothing but what? Storage. That's it. Very simple. Okay. First, let us understand what is a network. I think each and everybody know about what is a network. I think somebody seen in office network. The computers are connected with what? Internet cables. Computers are connected with what? The physical internet cables that we calling as a network. Am I right or wrong? But that is a private network, public network. Private network, which you can't be accessed from outside world. The same kind of network, if we can able to access our internet from cloud, is nothing but VPC. What is it? A isolated, a office kind of private network. If we can able to get it over a internet over a internet in a virtual form, is nothing but what? VPC. VPC. So by using VPC, we can able to get a different kind of service. You and me, you are getting into the AWS, but this is yours network, this is my network, it is my friend's network. It is not mixed altogether. For example, AWS is going to be using a number of companies like TCS, HCL, Cognizant. All companies are using AWS. They are going to be getting into AWS. They're going to be creating network like office network. They're creating servers. They can able to use it. But these servers can't be accessed anybody. It is fully secure. Got it? So, for example, it is a building in floor. How many offices we have? So many. But each and every office have their own private network or not. Same way AWS is building. In that, we can able to create a number of office network. Everybody is getting, but so we feel all are in same place, but we can't. Each and every office getting their own secure place. The same way, all companies and you and me getting into the AWS, we can able to create our own private area. In that, we can do anything which can't be accessed by anybody. Got it? Clear? Fine. Yeah, what is the next concept, please? EC2, elastic cloud compute. By helping of EC2, we can able to create a server. Server is just like your laptop. Server is just like your laptop. Which are all the components available in a laptop? Operating system, RAM, CPU, disk, firewall, CPU, RAM, operating system. These are all the components or not? The same component we are going to be using in server also. But laptop is home purpose, server is for maintaining our application, websites. Got it? Just for our understanding. Just for our understanding. Just for our understanding. Let us go for any application. Let us go for any application. Any. So let us go for hard start, please. Let us go for hard start. For maintaining our hard start application, hard start applications, what we require, guys, please, anybody help me? First, we need to establish what? Network. First, we need to network. Then, we're going to be creating a server. On top of it, we are going to be deploying our hard start application. Once if it is deployed a hard start application, we're going to be accessing over internet from anywhere in the world. How exactly we're accessing it? Clear? So we understood very clearly. So network for what? VPC for what? EC2 for what? We understood. But my question is, what about customer information, login information, email address, phone number, communication address, where we can able to maintain? In database. By using RDS, relational database services, we can able to get MySQL, Oracle kind of databases. MySQL, Oracle kind of databases. Excellent. I'll repeat one more time. So first we created what? Network, then server, then database. But what are the major purpose of hard start, please? Why we are using hard start? Watching movies, subscriptions, like web series. Am I right? Yeah. Cricket, live cricket. But these are all or not. So if it is a Hollywood movie, definitely it is a Blu-ray printed at around maybe more than 3 GB. Can I able to insert a 3 GB file into the RDS in database? No. So for this, what we need to do, we're going to be using S3, simple storage service. What is S3? Simple storage service. It's just like a Google Drive. I think each and everybody know about Google Drive. The same way S3 bucket also. How you are using Google Drive, the same way S3 bucket also. That means we can able to upload, download any kind of file, either image, PDF, PPT, doc, whatever may. We can upload or download. The best example for S3 bucket is this. This PPT is presenting from Google Drive itself. Same way S3 bucket also. So I hope you people understand very clearly. By helping of AWS, we can able to get these are all infrastructure. On top of this infrastructure, we are going to be implementing a DevOps process. Got it very clearly? I'll repeat one more time, guys, please. By using AWS, we can able to get a infrastructure. On top of this infrastructure, we're going to be implementing our DevOps process. While implementing this DevOps process, we are going to be using these are all the tools. These are all the tools. What we have understood for today, guys, please anybody help me? What we have discussed very clearly. So we can deploy applications on AWS infrastructure by using DevOps process. This is only one line we understand for today. Got it? Okay. So I hope you understood very clearly what exactly for today's session. Okay. So before taking your questions, taking your questions. Let us worry of this course one more time. Somebody we have discussed in the last session, but let us revise one more time for today because of some new students are there here. Let them get benefit. That's what we are going to be repeat this, but don't get bored. Yeah, this course is completely 100% DevOps, 100% AWS, 100% AWS. Linux basics shell script will be covered. For covering this core, it will take 4.5 months plus. So starts with what? AWS. We're going to be start the course with what? AWS. Ends with what? DevOps. In middle, Linux basics also covered. So if you want to join either AWS DevOps, AWS or DevOps, whatever may be, so through all the prerequisitions, guys, please. Linux basics is required. Shell script is required. That I will be covered, don't worry. That I will be covered, don't worry. No programming like Java, .NET, Python, not required. You require a laptop for daily practice with this configuration minimum. If it is more than this, okay, I'm so happy. Fine. So who can join in this course, please? Freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. Any graduate can also join in this course. Can also join in this course. Daily class recordings. After the class, you're going to be receiving daily classes via Google Drive after the payment. After the payment, from date of registration, you're going to be accessing up to 11 months. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects in DevOps, and 80% of software materials will be covered. So our course starts with very basic level, finish with what? An advanced level. So each and every session I'll explain practically that you need to implement in your laptop on a same day itself. That you need to promise yourself before joining in this course. After completion of this course, you will receive one certificate from our institute. So coming into the fees, daily 1 hour class, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Classes are Monday to Saturday. The classes are Monday to Saturday. Sometimes we have a Sundays also. That I will informing you one day before, monthly once at least. So you're going to be paying 12,000 rupees. You're going to be paying 12,000 rupees for complete DevOps, for complete AWS, for daily recordings, for daily recordings, guys, please. So if you want to talk to admin, please call to 9297 9297 77. 9297 9297 77. It is our admin number. It is our admin number. So if you want to see my course content, if you copy paste in the browser, you can able to see my DevOps content is around maybe 20 pages of DevOps content. So 10 pages of AWS content. Please look at once. It is 20 pages of DevOps content, 10 pages of AWS content. So we are going to be discussing. So I will be share this link, this information in the chat box. So please be called to our admin for registration. Who are interested? So we understood already DevOps. What is DevOps? What is AWS? Which are all the people? Who are all the people interested? Please call or enroll or register your confirmation. So if it is not open, this link, if it is not open link, so I will share one more time another link. Please use this also. It will help you. Yeah. So that's it, guys, please. So any questions, please? Enough for man. 4 GB, sorry. If it is Aditya, if your laptop is, it's okay. If it is, accessing while you're raising, if it is performance is good, it is continue. 4 GB is also, it's okay, but yeah, fine. Process APU, okay, it's okay, fine. 64-bit, yes. Very good. Excellent. Windows 7, no. Windows 10 minimum. Windows 10. Windows 7, some configuration we need to upgrade. Please switch it to the Windows 10 Pro. Windows 7 also we can work, but some features, some kind of functionality, some 1 or 2 classes required Windows 10. That's it. We can manage with Windows 7 also. Fine. So do you have any questions, guys, please? Any questions, online students? All of you? Fine.
All are...
Any questions, please, online students? So I am 2015 batch and can I get a job? Yes, you can. You can. Shravani, yes. In this course, we have received a certificate. Our institute, one certificate. After completion of course, we will receive a certificate or institute, and definitely. UI design course. UX design. No, it is not any programming, no UI, GUI, nothing here. It is a complete admin kind of course. So it is only AWS, admin plus DevOps only, not other than this Pawan Reddy. So can I get stats from, because I don't have any knowledge on programming before, nothing. If you understand my speaking, my language, my what I'm speaking in front of you, what we have listened, if you understand, it is more than enough. So you can continue our classes because of we're starting from the scratch. Programming is not required. Covering basics of prerequisition as a Linux basics and shell script also don't work. Please continue. But first 1 week you may struggle, but please stick with that. Shravan. Okay. So that's it, guys. Please. Tomorrow we will be continue. So please be registered, all of you. So we'll be start tomorrow onward regular sessions. Tomorrow onwards, we're going to be start our regular classes. So demos already completed. DevOps is completed. We understood. AWS is complete. Tomorrow onwards, we're going to be start what? Regular classes. We're going to be start tomorrow onwards AWS. Tomorrow onwards, our regular classes AWS, guys, please. So who are interested, please call the admin and register. Got it. So that's it, guys, please. So we'll be continue on tomorrow. Please tell me your question, offline students. Only basics which is required for DevOps. If you want to teach me Linux complete, you would have 3 months.
Not required for DevOps on all topics.
So which are all the required for DevOps and AWS, those topics will be covered in Linux. Okay. Not for entire Linux administration. So our focus is DevOps and AWS, not for Linux. But somebody don't know Linux, that's what, as a prerequisite, I'm covering. That means I'm not covering complete Linux course. So why should I waste your time and you get bored? Sir, we join, sir, DevOps, sir, we teaching Linux 3 months. Where is the point of learning? Where I should learn? Where I need to go job and after 9 months, 1 year run. Clear? That's the point. Maybe Arun, I don't know exactly when it is going to be changed or not, I don't know. But please be enroll. If it is enroll, automatically admin forward. If you change the link, it will forward new link. Fine. Arun. Fine. So that's it, guys, please. So we'll be continuing tomorrow, please. No, auntie, sorry. It almost maximum 4.5 means plus or minus. Plus or minus 1-2 weeks max. So huge syllabus, we need to agree that. So it will take a long time. It is the classes are very slow, not slow, not speed. It is a medium classes, but we have give a space for practice for every day. That's what it will take a long time. You should agree, but not for what you are saying. No, Shravani, it is not that much of time. It won't be taken. Fine. Thanks a lot. We'll be continuing by tomorrow. Tomorrow onwards, we're going to be start our regular class. Tomorrow onwards, we're going to be start AWS. Thank you.